Gently be closing the eyes. Come closer and closer to the body. As if we are entering with the awareness and clearly feel the body and before we actually touch the body substance, the extreme outer layer, before that, we may feel what we call aura, which is a subtle expansion of the body. Which is like a filter. We shall continue to go around the body and become aware of this layer, a layer of filter, a protecting layer if we become conscious of. And day by day, minute by minute, moment by moment, if our awareness, our consciousness increases, this layer gets strengthened. This is body's own intelligence to know any adverse or any movement entering in the body consciousness, in the field of the body, of this Aadhar. The Aadhar, the field that is given to us to become more conscious and to consciously let this body develop as an higher instrument. Next 2 minutes, let us just try to become aware of the outline of the body and feel that field, that subtle field, that extended field of the body. Try to observe and feel for yourself the source of this field, where you feel its connection in the body. Slowly, as we become more and more aware, with this awareness, we increase the connection of this protecting layer with the body, so that any invasion before it starts penetrating the inner source can make the body ready. Whether we call it illness, or whether we call it fatigue. Without keeping any severity of that in mind, even smallest attack is known before it enters. It is as if there is a constant Raksha Kavach, a protecting layer, and with our awareness, we let the body know once again its strong protection layer. Now, slowly, we start becoming more aware of the natural breath. The breath, which is again a bridge, a passage, connecting the inner and the outer. The awareness of the natural breath clearly gives signal of the outer atmosphere, the quality of the outer atmosphere, and whether it resonates with the inner or not. And with that intimation, it gives us the opportunity to once again anchor and cling or lean onto the higher. And with that, reside in the body and face the outer situation, the outer atmosphere. So we spend really focused, concentrated 2 minutes with our natural breath. Being aware of this natural breath constantly, continuously, not only now, but during the day, during all different kinds of activities. We consciously let the purification take place now. Individually, we may feel the breath moving vertically or horizontally. So now I request you to just drop your awareness inside the body, in the depth of the body. Even though anatomy, physiology makes us understand the complex binding of the body, of different parts of the body. But as we drop the awareness inside, we can feel that vast field inside. And we are not imagining this field, but we are actually feeling this vast field inside the body. Along with the awareness of vastness, we are aware of natural breath constantly. And now we begin the process of gentle, subtle process of condensing and releasing. Today we are doing it inside the vastness of the body. So the vastness that we feel inside the body, and if we don't feel this vastness, and on the contrary, if we are feeling the density, or if some part of the body or some organ is constantly catching your attention, please do the process there. Let the vastness unfold itself, and let us not mentally, forcefully present it. So whether vastness or some density or any particular part of the body, calling your awareness, just connect your natural breath to it. Request that part or that field inside to give consent for the breath to actually penetrate, enter. Now, with this awareness of natural breath, you gently let the process of condense and release. Let it begin on its own, and not that we initiate. And for that, only the awareness of it is sufficient. Today, for this, we shall try to be aware of each breath and the fullest point or level of the in-breath and that last point of the out-breath. We actually feel empty, where we actually feel that the breath is now absolutely exhausted. In these two, some of us may feel the condense taking place during the in-breath, and some of us may experience it in the out-breath. Similarly, the release, and merging into the vastness all around, beyond the structures. Some of us may touch and feel that vastness during in-breath, and some of us during out-breath. No extra effort, just simple, constant awareness of the natural breath. And the condense and release. Happening naturally. The reference is the fullness of the in-breath and the emptiness of the out-breath. With our deep focus and concentration, let's intensify this inner process so it actually settles down. And it becomes a constant process within us. Now continuing this inner process of condense and release inside the inner vastness or density or any particular chosen part of the body. Simultaneously, we open the other portion of our awareness once again towards the outline of the body, that sheath of protection. That is constantly there. And as the awareness deepens, this doesn't remain a mental fantasy, but a constant reminder and an assurance from the divine, from the higher, as if it's a way of communication that I'm near you, I'm with you. And as if the body is constantly in embrace of the divine. In last 1 minute, without any personal agenda, with total selflessness and that vastness of a being that we have touched somewhere, within or without. With this selflessness, we connect the inner which is constantly protected, guarded, through this layer of divine protection. At this point of time, we just put a request to the body to become more and more aware of the fact that it is always protected, and to become conscious and aware of the signals, of the intimations before any wrong movement entering in the field. intensifying that natural urge to surrender with conscious breaths. We offer this movement to the divine. And let the process continue. Even when we get into the daily chores, let the body be conscious constantly of its inner and the outer field of vastness and protection. Let's continue on our own. Thank you.